Mhm.
How's mom? Sending my love.
Okay. Bye. Daddy, call me tomorrow.
I will, I promise. You be sure you tell mommy I called.
Oh.
Hi, Precious. DJ Chill.
Doing great. You looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't see you yet, but you always look good, so.
Oh, trying to get everything lined up.
Sure. Your mic is low, just I know you're working on things already, but your mic is low. Hmm. Bobby Brown, how are you?
What's your password?
It's Sunbird, Sunbird.
What is it?
S capital, so it's the large
Hold on 1 second. S like in Sam.
yes. Mm-hmm. And then
UN.
yep, B I
Sun.
BIRD.
Hold on 1 second. Text it to me.
Okay, we'll do it right now. Hold on. I'm sending it to you. Okay, just sent it.
Okay. Sunbird.
Mm-hmm. Sunbird. Yes.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. That's the password. So you have the meeting ID already, right?
I was trying to. I got myself. Let me see if I can. Certification.
Are you doing
Let's try again.
are you on
Send me.
okay. Are you on your phone? Are you doing it
No,
on your phone?
I'm doing it on my tablet.
Okay, hold
My
on
iPad.
okay, got it. I'm giving you the meeting ID.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me go back. What's the meeting ID? Text that to me and I'll be able to get out.
Got it. Just did it.
Okay.
You see it?
Meeting ID 867-624-2193.
6240.
0. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on 1 second. 867. The dash is all one number.
It's all one number. It'll space it for you.
40. 21493. Invalid meeting ID. Okay. Now it's looking like on mine it says the meeting ID is 867-6240.
Mm-hmm. 2193.
Okay, hold on, let me go back. Okay, and the ID is Sunbird, right? Capital S.
Capital S, yes. I see your picture now, Precious, by the way.
Beautiful as usual.
Thank you. Okay, you're in. I'm gonna hang up.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm incognito.
Okay, well, you can just go right ahead and do exactly that.
Got two screens, so I'll be with you and be with them.
Okay.
Amen.
You're in the meeting for Dorothy Strong's
Is that today too?
yeah.
Lord, have mercy. I thought Bible class.
Oh, okay. Well, Bible, they start like 10 minutes late. They never
Well, I'm
start
not
on
going.
time.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm here now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is starts in 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, her
Yep.
sister's thing.
Yep, it
Yeah.
does. Our
No, I
DJ Chill is already on. She's gonna start playing the music, and we'll mute the mics. So
good.
just so all the mics will be muted, I think.
I'm excited.
Did Carl check in yet?
He did, but then he checked out. I'm thinking about really even texting him because he was
Yeah,
in.
because I just got off the phone with him a few minutes ago, and I told him that he said that he couldn't get through. It said the meeting hadn't started yet or something.
Oh yeah, everybody can get on. You could have got on at 2 o'clock this afternoon if you wanted to. Nobody would have been here, but you know what?
Yeah.
Let me reach out to him. I'll reach out to him. Hi, Pastor.
Hi.
Hi, my
Hi.
pastor.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can, precious. Yes,
Okay.
DJ Chill.
Yes, I was saying that I'm having problems with my video. So I don't know
Okay.
if there's someone I can still most certainly still start the music, but the video is not working.
Okay. All right. We go ahead and start the music, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe the video will come on. We will pray.
Okay.
It does.
All right. Do you want me to wait until exactly 6:45 or now?
You can go ahead and start now, only because you wanted to like do a little sound check, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That sound good?
Sounds good, DJ Chill.
Okay.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you, Big Sis. I appreciate that.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Doc. I can hear you.
Good. Hey, how's it going there, V?
Doing good. Doing good.
I am so excited.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
You all ready?
I am ready.
The only way I know that you're ready if I see that big smile.
You got it.
All
You see
right.
Bobby?
Yeah. No, I don't see anybody else.
Yeah, he's here.
Is he? I
Yep.
just talking with him.
Right now, the way the screen is set up, you might not be able to see everybody.
I don't quite how to work this way. I'm learning.
It's good. It's good.
What do you do to get everybody on?
I'm gonna call you in a minute, Doc. Give me a second. I'm gonna call you. I got to get the DJ a few notes.
Okay. All right, good. Take your time.
I'm gonna call you in a few minutes, Doc.
The problem is the folding part.
Hi.
Hi.
Don't have to worry, don't have to cry one single tear. For I know every time that I pray is a message straight to your ear. Oh, it doesn't matter, whatever the time or the place. All I have to do is call out your name, and you will save the day. Oh, you keep giving me chance after chance, constantly answering prayer after prayer. You will let me know that you will always be there.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great time.
Yes.
I am DJ Chill from Chicago, here to celebrate Phoenix in her video release of Soft Joy. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're here to have a great time. If you agree, let me see you wave your hand. All right, all right.
Can you see my hand?
Let's go. Are you all having a good time out there?
Yes.
Enjoying the
yeah.
music?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Can everyone please mute their microphones at this time and just put your comments in the chat? We're here to have an awesome time. Again, we're celebrating Phoenix, minister, vocalist, composer, Professor Phoenix Hamilton on her video release launch party. So if you haven't already, get you something to eat, something to munch on, get your drinks ready, and let's have a great time. We are so excited to have super producer J.P. Floyd in the house. Yes, we are expecting a lot of great words from him on our panel, as well as other panelists that are scheduled for this evening. This song is called A New Day. How many of you all are ready for a new day? I love this beat. It's produced by none other than Mr. Louis Vega. Very shortly, we will be graced with prayer by Pastor Thomas A. Barclay from the Progressive Beulah Pentecostal Church.
You go home with folks feeling like, oh, where you been at? I love my girl. But I'm my asshole at the same time. Tap in.
I am the one who spoke into nothing, and all creation heard. I am he who has all power in my hands. And if you believe on my
Pastor, whenever you're ready.
Well, good evening. And we thank you for inviting me to give the opening prayer this evening. And if you can just bow your heads and your hearts with me as we invoke God's presence in this time. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity that you have given us to acknowledge you. You said in all our ways to acknowledge you, and you would give us directions for our path. We thank you for this occasion. We thank you for Minister Lydia Hamilton. We thank you for all of our friends and family and loved ones that have gathered together to celebrate this occasion. We pray that you will bless this occasion and allow your blessings and your love to penetrate our hearts as we celebrate and engage in this time. We pray that everyone that's here will leave this Zoom and say, it was good to be here. We give you thanks and we give you praise. It's in Jesus' wonderful name we pray with thanksgiving. And we can all say, amen. Amen. God bless you.
Thank you, Pastor.
You're welcome.
Greetings, everybody. As DJ Chill said, we are here for a great time this evening. This is the launch release party of the Soft Joy single, and I am so excited to celebrate this moment with, as DJ Chill already said, Pastor Lydia Hamilton, Professor Lydia Hamilton, producer Lydia Hamilton, singer Lydia Hamilton, and my sister Lydia Hamilton. So I am honored to claim you as my sister and excited to be a part of what's happening here tonight. It is an exciting night, and it is going to be a great time to be had by all as we get a chance to celebrate and listen to the wonderful vocal talents of Lydia Phoenix Hamilton, produced by none other than two-time Grammy artist J.P. Floyd, who is also participating on the panel tonight. And Soft Joy is a bit of a love song, so there's going to be a conversation a little bit later around relationships. Just a little snippet, just to bring us all into not only the song, but a bigger, broader experience in this moment this evening. So I am here to welcome you all. And with that being said, I am going to ask the mastermind, J.P. Floyd, to share a little bit about the work of Soft Joy, and then we'll turn to hear about Soft Joy's experience, and then we'll move into a conversation. I'll turn to our co-host for the evening, Herb Howard, at that point. And I want to thank all of our panelists, J.P. Floyd, award winner and Soft Joy producer. I also want to thank owner of Folab Management, Zakia Folab. Nice to see you again, girl. And we also have Dr. Obari Parkman online. And I'm excited to see what's going to unfold as we have this great experience together. Thank you all. Over to you, JP.
Okay, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's safe. So I wanted to also just thank Phoenix again too for just, giving me the opportunity to try to just help and, collaborate with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you were happy with everything that, came about with this song. Phoenix sent me the original song of Soft Joy. It was probably like sometime last year, like a little after the beginning of the pandemic. And, so it still was like old school. I love like just the feeling of everything. And I know Phoenix was saying that she wanted to kind of just spice things up and just have it a little bit modern. So when she said that, I had to kind of just think about a little bit like what approach that I wanted to do. But, since we're from Chicago, just having that 4 on the floor, just to, make sure that the groove is always going and you can kind of just step to it a little bit. That was like one of my very, that was like the foundation of it. You can always add different harmonies and different melodies and horn lines and things like that on top of it. But I wanted to make sure that 4 on the floor was just happening. So anytime the listener, whether you're listening to the lyrics or not, or even the melody, you just knew that you can just kind of bob your head, move your shoulders, move your feet, and just kind of step to it a little bit. And just at least making this kind of bed, I used to always love listening to like neo soul and R&B. So like a music soul child and things like that. So it's just like having some of those kind of harmonies and things like that and chords. And even just like I said, slick horn patterns, that was kind of like my mindset as far as the feel of the song. And I feel like that kind of complement what Phoenix was saying as far as the lyrics that she was saying in Soft Joy, which was still inspired by her mom's poetry book that she will also be talking about later in this Zoom call. So I just wanted to at least just once again just give like good vibes that you can kind of steps to, a little bit nostalgic, but have like some kind of modern sounds to everything, where it's just like it was like a really good blend of both. And that's what you kind of see from the modern side of me to a modern side of Phoenix that still has like a very nostalgic, saying vocals and melodies and things like that, that you would just have like a perfect harmony. So that was honestly just my motivation for Soft Joy. And thank you again, Phoenix, for for putting me on. So I hope you all enjoy the song. But yeah, that was at least the foundation of it.
I just want to inject, and so hey everyone, I'm so glad you're here. It was really nice to be able to have a moment with JP and just kind of put in that sound that was just it was his fresh approach that I appreciated, and I did. I was grateful to him for his process of sound, and he was a hard taskmaster. He truly was. He was not playing with me. There were a couple of times we went in the studio, and there were a couple of times he was like, "No, Phoenix." He's been hearing me sing since I was 14, and he was not having it. And now he just celebrated his 25 plus birthday. I don't know if he wants to tell his age, so I won't tell it, but I'll just say it was over 25. 30. Okay, he said up 30. He was excited about it. But I mean, so he's been hearing me sing since 14, and he would say things like, yeah, we can do that better. And I'm looking like, well, where is we? Because I need them to show I need them to show up now. No, he was not playing with me. He did not come to play. And I appreciate that. And I appreciated his process of sound. It inspired me to sing differently. You will hear a different Phoenix. This is not the style of singing that I have incorporated in my, if we're going to say, my soundscape. So it's something new, and the approach is different, and I love it. I love the layers of it. A special nod to the original makers of Snatch Incorporated, the original makers of Soft Joy. Both Bobby Brown and Dr. Carl Lawson are on the line, and I love you guys dearly, and you all know that. Yeah, and so the song that we did, it was a duet. So this was just a girl singing about her experience of Soft Joy. And so when you hear when you see the video and you hear the music, I think it'll connect. But yeah, that's all I want to say. I'm excited for you to hear it. I'm looking forward to the feedback. Cannot wait for you to vote for these videos. These videos, to me, the storyline, I think, is very interesting because they're reflective and kind of just they're kind of me. So that's it. Thank you for being here. Thank you, JP, for inspiring that level of sound from me. And you did not let up ever. And I
And you
appreciate
did
it.
not let up ever.
Oh, you,
And I
you
appreciate
can, but
that.
I was like, no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thank you both, Phoenix, as well as JP, for a little bit of the backdrop of the Soft Joy music experience. I heard about you, JP, as it relates to you not letting up during this process. I got a chance to get a little bit of that, and now she told everybody else. But what you find out is
That's
that
funny.
it's great having somebody that is in touch with your capacity enough to make sure that you show up as your best possible you, especially in a creative space. So I cannot wait to see this video. I've heard the song, but just hearing it in the context of this release is going to be something different. And being able to share this with everybody that's present, everybody that is in support of seeing this phase of experiencing you as the songstress that you are always designed to be. Your voice is a gift to the world, and being able to witness and experience this song along with the experience of having it produced by someone that knows that and brought that out is going to be phenomenal. And I'm sad that we don't get a chance to listen to the song before we actually get into this panel discussion. But at this moment, I am going to turn this co-hosting responsibility over to Herb Howard. And I want to thank him for joining us. He is a local celebrity here in Chicago on two platforms. He's on the Facebook platform with Is Wiz along with Toussaint Warner. I said what I said, and that's with the What's in It for the Black People media. Herb, thank you so much for being here and a part of this. And I'm grateful to share this space with you because we co-host the program on Saturdays on WBON. So I'm grateful for our experience in that space and this one as well. I thank you for your professionalism and your many years of experience because you helped me grow in this space. So over to you, Herb.
No, Jules, thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate you. I appreciate working with you. I appreciate you for and everybody for having me here. I'm sorry that I'm late. I thought it would be inappropriate if I was here for the prayer. I thought that would be like a jinx on the whole thing. So I'm like, let me just miss the prayer part. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was having some technical issues joining in. And so again, I apologize for being late, but it is an absolute honor and a pleasure to be here with you all. I'm absolutely looking forward to the time that we're going to have this evening. I know we're going to have a good time. We are here for a wonderful, wonderful celebration of a beautiful, beautiful project that I have been enjoying for the better part of the last 2 days. So I am excited to discuss it. I am just excited for everybody to celebrate in it. And I'm looking forward to the time that we're going to have here this evening. So again, thank you all for being here. I'm going through the different screens here and everybody is here and looking amazing. I hope you all are feeling well wherever you may find yourself in this world. Again, thank you all so much for choosing to be here and be a part of this wonderful celebration and conversation.
So I believe, are we ready to move into that panel conversation?
I do believe so.
You want to introduce our panelists, or would you like me to introduce everyone?
If you would introduce the panel, that would be so wonderful, Juliet. I would really appreciate that.
Okay. Well, welcome again, everybody. We're moving into this panel conversation. And Phoenix asked me to help facilitate this. She knows this is a space that I love functioning in. And she said, you know, we're not just going to release this song, we're actually going to have a conversation, a little brief snippet of a conversation about relationships. So we have this hardworking producer that we've already introduced and have heard from, JP Floyd, so he's on the panel. And then we introduced Zakia Fola, the owner of Fola Management. Once again, we're introducing you as a panelist. And this is a powerful young lady. I've gotten a chance to experience conversation with her just briefly before. So I'm looking forward to what's going to come out of this space. And we have Dr. Obari Cartman. Hey, I see you on there. It's nice to see you. And Dr. Cartman is the renowned writer, worker, and warrior in this space. And I believe we're giving away 2 of your books tonight, Dr. Cartman. So thank you for that. And we can open this conversation. Herb, you have some questions prepared, is that correct?
I absolutely do have some questions. As I alluded to, I've really been enjoying the project for the past couple of days. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of work, Phoenix. You are absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, I've known that for some years now, having first gotten familiar with your work a couple of years ago. And this was certainly on par with everything that you've ever done or exceedingly above. I think it was an absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal piece. My first question is to you directly. What was the inspiration behind the song? And what do you mean when you say soft joy?
So I wish my mom were on here so she could tell it. But my mother wrote a book of poetry entitled Whispers to the Soul. And it was about love and relationships and relationship with God, relationship with people, relationships. And soft joy is about that moment where it's not intense, it's just there. And so that's what soft joy is about, and that's how we approached it. So it was an honor. A lot of her work inspired me. Some of it I probably will never sing, but you'll get a chance to read it. But yes, she has quite an extreme connection to words and to God and to relationship. And when you put those three together, man, she comes up with some things. So it was very easy. A lot of people have to go and look for lyrics. I didn't have to go look for lyrics. All I have to do is go and look at mom's work and find something. So this is Poetry Month, and so we wanted to do one of her songs.
I thought it was very, very well done. I thought it delicately danced along that line of, sensuality and sexuality. And I think that there's a bit of an intersection there, a natural intersection that kind of occurs there. You kind of find that space between what it feels like and then what it feels like. If you can follow what I'm saying here, like I think there's a bit of an interesting dichotomy there that as you listen to the song, it's like, are we having sex here? Are we not having sex here? And there's a bit of a intersection there that I think is really, really cool. And I think that it is phenomenal the way that you and JP put this project together that kind of allows the listener to come to its own conclusion and share in its own experience as they listen to the song. And so, whichever of those spaces that you are in, the song is completely appropriate and completely aligned with that particular setting. And so I'll ask you, JP, what as you go along and you're trying to put this thing together, what headspace are you in as you go about your creative process?
Let me see. So a lot of times, like it's just kind of free and it's just clear. So if anything, I thought about like Kendrick Lamar's The Real, when it was just like, I know, he had that kind of four on the floor of what I was just telling all of the other listeners and things like that. Like the way I wanted the song to feel, you still wanted space where it wasn't like oversaturated with noise and a lot of, different other tones and things like that, where Phoenix at least has a bed that she could just kind of sing on top of, have the lyrics just kind of speak and, just resonate to the listeners.
More of that little
But then
innuendo.
you still have space in different moments. Exactly. And you have a little bit of space where you could damn near like come to your own conclusions of different things and relate. If we're talking about relationships and what she's saying with Soft Joy, then it's just like with the lyrics that she's saying, or even how the song makes you feel, you at least have some space to just kind of just think. You still, still dance a little bit, still groove, but you at least have space to think. And that's sometimes some of the biggest things, In the words of Miles Davis, less is more. So sometimes you got to just do that, just give a little bit less so you can just kind of process it in your own right.
Nah, I feel you on that piece completely. Phoenix, let me come back to you on this. Let me come back to you on this. As you go about putting this entire thing together, right, and you take it from poem to song, and as you're processing through this thing, what space are you in? And what story are you trying to tell? What emotions are you trying to elicit from the listeners? Where are you trying to connect with them on Soft Joy?
I want the listeners to be reflective. I want them to think about the joy of relationship. I want them to think about those moments that are not planned and just kind of feel that in the song. the moment that is just kind of free, where you're sitting on the park bench and all of a sudden you look at each other, or you're walking in the rain with the one you love, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
or you know what I mean, or it's those quiet moments sometimes it's precious, it's priceless, and I think so much time is spent focusing on the relationship process and just not understanding that sometimes it's just about rocking, just rocking and rolling with it for a minute, and whatever that means to you. And so, even in the video, you will see couples doing different things. And so, how I tried to connect the audience, I wanted them to experience what it meant. Or what it meant to me, and being reflective. And you may think that the person who's as you and this is the storyline, is kind of like, as you're thinking about, okay, so what is there might be a woman that's thinking about past loves, or it might just be that she's looking at couples and it's making her think about the things that mean something to her, but it's up to you to interpret. So I don't want to give it all away, but
No, I agree with you. That is exactly what I found myself appreciating about the song. Again, it is this piece of art that, as a lot of great pieces of art, it allows the person who's taking the art in to kind of create their story. You look at a great classical painting and you ask 10 different people and you may get 10 different responses for what it is they see there. And I think that the song kind of paints a similar picture to where, different people can, draw different conclusions, but they can also feel different emotions. It can also put them in different places. And I think that is a very, very valuable thing to have in art, right? So whether or not you are sitting in that park, as you said, it allows you to feel it in totality. Or if you're back home, or if you're at a candlelit dinner, or wherever you are, it allows you to feel the project in totality. And nobody feels like, well, I don't know that it was necessarily made for this in this experience. It was absolutely made for that experience. And I think that you can feel that it comes through in the song. And again, I think that you all did a phenomenal job in, staying within the framework in terms of drawing inspiration from the poem, but, kind of creating this space where each individual listener who, kind of digests this project is able to, draw their own conclusions from it. And I think that's a very, very valuable thing. I want to bring in Dr. Obari Cartman. Obari, I want to bring you in because you understand the value of having your full self to be present. What does it mean to have your full self be present mentally, spiritually, emotionally, even as you enter the physical realm?
That's a good question. And thank you again, Phoenix, for the work, for the platform, for the gathering. I love these intimate spaces. This feels very much like a family gathering. And in a world when so much is like flashy and big and the glitz, I miss this space where we're just an authentic people that love each other, to support each other. Like, this feels good to me. And to your question, the power of you resurrecting your mother through your art there's a medicine in that expands the question that Herb asked about what does it mean to bring your full self, because there's your you, but then there's the we that we connected to. And when I think about what a self is, it's not just my own personal success, my own individual feelings. This is a relationship panel. Relationships are centered around this interdependence, this connection, this idea that we belong together, we need each other. And in a world, in a society that's very competitive, there's domination, there's power over, that we need to be reminded of these moments that true love, true power, true joy is really about connection, about intimacy. And especially that kind of intimacy that you described, that soft joy, that natural, that organic, that we ain't trying to do this. It's not hard work, it's soft work. It's yielding, submission. It's just recognizing awareness of this thing that already is. We just giving space to it. And it's a medicine that we need so urgently right now. Like, the world is tough. COVID was tough. The pandemics were tough. The police, there's so many hard things in our world that the timing of this release reminds us of the being of us showing up fully in a way that's not just about responding to trauma. It's not just about dealing with coping in life and the rat race and the hustle and flow. Like it's really just about taking a moment to be centered in yourself in relationship with others and doing it in a way that honors the best of our parents. Like that combination of things is a medicine that's critical for us right now. And the tone and the flow and the words and the beauty of it and the softness of it is much more therapeutic than coming into my office. I do therapy, right? And people come, we talk and all that kind of stuff. But there's something that we, as particularly Black folk, have figured out in dealing with the pandemics we've experienced for 400 years, that there's something about music. There's something about dance, as you describe it. There's something about sound that allows us to tune out, to zone in, to be, one with self, one with God, one with our spirit, that's truly medicinal. And so there's a lot of power in the space, in the music. And I just, I'm honored to be a part of the conversation about what does it mean to use that to bring us closer together, to heal us, and to do it in a way that is, authentic for real.
I appreciate that. I'm very, very glad that you're here to offer your perspective. It's invaluable in this particular conversation. When you talk about this idea of relationship dynamics, I personally feel that it is the foundation upon which everything else we seek to do in our communities will be built upon. And the success or failure for what we want to do in terms of education in our community, in terms of entrepreneurship in our communities, upper mobility in terms of economics in our community, all of those things, I personally believe are really dependent upon whether or not we find our way either back to or to create a new form of what success looks like in terms of the relationship dynamic. And I think that if we can figure that thing out, then we stand a pretty good chance of stacking everything else on top of that. And I think that if we don't figure that thing out, then I don't think that we have much of a fighting chance at being successful in the other areas of our community. And so I think that it's really, really important that we get this thing figured out. And Juliet, you are someone who, ever since I've known you, you've always been able to find the humanity in a given situation, in a given individual, and within relationships. I think that oftentimes we can kind of lose sight of offering that sense of humanity to our partner, right? And we have these expectations on them, and then it becomes this, either they're meeting this expectation or they are not. Whether the expectation is realistic or not, whether we come with some understanding or not, it says, are they meeting this expectation or not? And if they are not, then we kind of remove some of that humanity from them. How do we find a way to make sure that we allow space for the human component in our partners, even when they may or may not be falling short of the expectations that we have set for them?
I appreciate that question, Herb. It just kind of reminds me of the reason why we're here and what's in that song of Soft Joy. And that great moment of being in a space with someone where you're really enjoying that person, we typically don't demonize them. We're having this great experience. So I had to, at some point, look at the whole dynamic of relationships and understand and want to help people understand and get into a space that even when the challenge comes up of losing that experience of what you've identified as soft joy, we don't have to villainize the person behind it. We can still remember those moments, appreciate them, and understand that there's something new happening in my space. There's something new happening to where there's this new reality of this person perhaps not being it, but acknowledging that at some point there was a soft joy, just being able to maintain the love and respect of that space beyond the existence of that relationship is one of the ways that I do that. And that's just an important part of continuing love moving around the world, even behind the experience of something that might be painful.
No, I agree with you. Somebody brought it to my attention though that they have an observation that the most purest love that we ever experience is that of a child, right? When we're 10, 11, 12, and oh, I like this person that's in my class, and that thing is so very pure because it's not based on any of the external things that we tend to add into that evaluation process as we get older, right? It's not based on, what kind of car they drive or how much money they make or what the house looks like or what kind of clothes they wear, even maybe at that age, maybe. But it generally tends to be this genuine connection where I just like this person. I like being around them. Their energy makes me feel good. My energy makes them feel good. And so we like each other. And I think that, as we get older, that sense of liking each other becomes less valuable in comparison to what are we producing, right? What is this person producing for me? What are they helping me produce? What am I helping them produce, right? And I think that when you lose that sense of purity, I think that you've started to go down the wrong path. And I think that we all kind of do it. It's just this kind of natural progression as we grow up, especially when you talk about the American construct of what we're supposed to aspire to, as people don't kind of stack up to those aspirational values, we kind of shift our own values towards that way, right? And so it's like, I used to kind of just like the way a person made me feel or the way a person treated me. Now that is kind of less important in comparison to what can this person do for me? You know what I mean? And I think that starts us down that path of losing that soft joy, and everything becomes about this tangible thing. And I think those soft joys are things that you can certainly feel, right? You can certainly feel them, but I don't know so much that you can touch them in that way, right? And I think that at some point, I don't know when this happens, and Obari, I'd be very curious to know what you think about this, about the point in which we kind of lose that sense of what is actually valuable versus what we've kind of been indoctrinated to believe is valuable.
I think that you're right around just what we call development of children has a lot to do with programming children. And that if we really want to connect and have the genius that they teach us, we need to pay much more attention to how they move. I got boys, they're young, they're 5 and 8, and like when they get adults, I'm working on the other side of that, trying to get young people to go back to those simple truths that my children already inherently get. They just live in a world where they can be emotional, where they can tap into a variety of skills and gifts, where they can care compassionately, like you described. But then at some point, they turn from little babies into small little adults, and then I feel responsible to having to train them so they can be successful in whatever that means. At some point, I realized they're going to be little men in a world, and I got to prepare them to deal with that. And I think that we put on our stuff and we take away the pureness of them over time. We start to say, what do you want to be when you grow up? Right now, they just are. They're not categorizing what a profession looks like. They're not thinking about a major. They just one moment they're drawing, another moment they're dancing, another moment they're singing, another moment they're building. I'm saying, oh wait, the way you're building, I gotta say, okay, do you want to be an architect? You know what? I know I just want to experience this. And I think that translates to relationships, very similar to the way you talk about it. And then it becomes transactional after a while. And I think a lot of it has to do with capitalism, hierarchies.
Yep.
What does it mean to have to produce a thing and forget that not only do we need to be able to just be in relationship, but we got to be able to do that on our own, like first. A lot of people can't be alone and just be peaceful, especially now.
Do I like me? Right?
Well, like, you just be alone. You hate being single. If you hate being single, why you think somebody gonna want to be with you?
Right.
We need to be alone and just be peaceful and enjoy it and explore and be curious, just like kids are. They just explore and they're curious and they do what they feels good and they're trying to figure stuff out and they explore, they experiment. They're not afraid. We teach them that. We put those bags.
Absolutely.
So part of it is a detoxing, just removing that programming and allowing us to be in the soft and joyful and peaceful and really very organic and natural. If we're not trying to do, you don't try to be nothing. You don't try to be in a relationship.
You just
don't
be.
Just do it. Just be. Again, submit, relax, yield, let it flow. And there's wisdom in that we lose.
I'm very interested in the intersection of that piece when you talk about the human experience and the artistic expression of it. So JP, how do we then go about making sure that in the midst of, I'm trying to make hit records, and I'm trying to make songs that are going to make this kind of money, and you are a 2-time Grammy winner, and salute and all applause due and worthy of that. But that being said, how do we go about, trying to keep the purity in the music without being intentional about what it is I'm trying to create?
I think like the time that me and Zai came to do the interview with you all, it's like I just feel like a lot of times with social media, that's one of like the biggest, just threats on even just the mind. Like, and it's not even just the young cast, it could be older cast too, because it's the same morals. It's like you see everything that you lust for, you see everything that's popular, you want to try to follow the trends and things like that, and then you forget about individuality. And I just feel like as artists, it's even outside of music, but just as people, you have to like kind of be true to yourself and figure out what you like, what you don't like in a relationship. What are you looking for? What are you not looking for? What is a red flag? What is a white flag or something like that? All those different things. Like you have to just still just kind of just be true to self as much as you can. And I just feel like a lot of times when you lose track of that because you want to follow where the money is, or you want to follow this, or you want to follow that, and it's like you're doing a lot of different things for the wrong reasons.
Zakia, how do you balance that in terms of managing, your clients, in terms of like trying to do what may be best for them in terms of this professionalism, or trying to get to this bag, if you will, but also trying to maintain their sense of authenticity within the person that you know them to be, and also the project that they're trying to create? Is there a balance that you have to try and strike between those things, or do you just trying to find what your North Star is and allow that to guide you?
In the mission of Fawad, it's always allowing the artist to be the artist and whatever they see fit. I'm always an advocate for that. So I'm more so an advocate of what they want to release musically as an artist before what is going to get us on the compensation side. Because I want them to be I want every artist that I work with to be open and able and honest with what they release, because at the end of the day, whatever hits on the wax is out there. You can't bring it back. So I want them to always focus on the music and let them feel 100% confident in what they release, because once it's out there, it's no taking it back. So I'd rather them be so confident and so up on what they released before when it comes to the money, because music is all about feel and love. And if you don't have that feel, you don't have that love, it's like, what's the point? What are you doing?
And I respect that with my sis, because, as her being like my manager and one of my best friends, it's like, it's still going back to where like she's aware as much as I am too, of just where the money is going and like what the sound is and what people want and what's going to be played on the radio, what's going to be put on this playlist on all of these streaming platforms. But it's like, if you have somebody that really believes in you, and it's just like, no matter what, as an artist, everything is subjective. Do you figure out what you want to do, how you want to sound, what you want to say, be free. And then it's just like, we'll roll with whatever punches that, comes our way. You can always
make a plan within whatever you want, because you're manifesting, you're moving.
Absolutely.
And you're all aligned.
Absolutely.
Heard you. Okay, so I want to kind of set the background or the foundation for what we were trying to get done in this project. What we were trying to do with the project, what was the inspiration behind it. I want to get that from Phoenix. I want to touch on this human aspect of what that looks like for us as humans inside relationship. And I also want to kind of make a correlation between how that manifests itself in the art. But we've come to the time where we need to see the actual project. We want to see what the video looks like, what the project sounds like. And so without any further ado from me, let's go ahead and premiere this phenomenal project. It is called Soft Joy. It is by Phoenix. It is produced by JP Floyd. Let's go ahead and get into it.
And I'm going to turn the floor over to Antonio Mannings, who will play the video.
Yeah, I'll play the video. Just give me 1 sec, please.
Sure.
And we are going to start with video 1, yeah?
in my mind. Soft joy in my mind. You are my soft joy. Being with you in quiet of the night. Lying cup while you breathe against my arms. Feeling your limbs on me. You rest without stirring. Content I pray you'll never tire of me. Such joy, oh, knowing you're awake to touch me. Knowing you're awake to hold me. Tracing your countenance in my mind. My fingers tracing you all the time. Soft joy. Soft joy. Holding you, touching you freely. The comfort of you is always with me. Soft joy, rollicking joy, rollicking joy. We live together, wonderful joy. Whenever we're together, we laugh, so happy together. Sometimes I cry, but you'll never know it. Because I'm happy, so filled with you, yeah. You are mine, you are mine, soft joy. You are mine, my joy.
Phenomenal project. The visuals absolutely perfectly complemented the vocals and the production on it. I think it told a phenomenal story throughout the entire project. Phoenix, I want to ask you, as you see it play back in front of your audience, how does it feel?
It felt really good. I just hope everyone enjoyed it. I had a good time. I've seen it a lot, right? I've heard it a lot, and still, it's like the first time.
That's all that matters. Generally, if you enjoy it and you like it, that is usually a really good sign of a really good project, right? Like if it makes you feel good and you're proud of it when you see it and when you feel it and it elicits the feelings that you want, it usually does the same for your audience. And so again, I'm happy that you are sharing it here with so many people this evening, and I'm sure they enjoyed it. I saw some of the messages come through the messenger board there, and people were like, I am loving this. And so phenomenal job. I think you guys put together a wonderful piece of work.
Thank you so much. So we want to get DJ Chill to give us some stretch and move and groove moments so we can get up. I know you've been sitting for about a good 35 or 40 minutes. So it is time. DJ Chill, can you crank it up for us?
Stretch our legs out a little bit. I know people, I know some instructions said mocktails or cocktails, whatever is working for you. Whatever
works for
you this evening. You want to get up and cut a rug a little bit. This is the time to do that. We're going to let DJ Chill do what DJ Chill does.
Yes, I think we're trying to unmute her. For some reason, she's muted. I think we muted everyone. So let's see if we can fix that.
We'll get it worked out. We'll get it worked out. We've only been in, you know, pandemic for over a year now. Still trying to figure out how to do everything virtually, right? Still trying to figure out when to mute yourself,
Can
when
you
to
hear
unmute
me
yourself.
now?
We
Yes,
hear
we
you
can
now.
hear
Okay,
you.
awesome. All right,
Crank it
let's
up for
go.
us. Take it there.
Let's go. Yes, yes. Thank you, Phoenix. Wasn't that a wonderful video? Beautiful song. Lovely vocals. You have your drinks out? Are you loose? If not, get up and stretch it out. That's right. I'd like to remind everyone that you can find more information on Phoenix at phoenixzone.org. Again, that's phoenixzone.org. Also find her on all the major platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even TikTok. Please follow Phoenix to get the latest updates on all of her projects. Are you all having a good time out there? If you are, again, let me see you wave your hand. We're here to celebrate a phenomenal person, none other than Phoenix Hamilton. In the celebration of her video release. Now you saw one video. Don't go nowhere because we got another video lined up to show you. And you're gonna vote on that, which one you think is the best. We also have giveaways planned later on in the evening. So please stay around and enjoy what we are presenting to you.
As I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storms have come, darkened my sun. After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you. That's what I wanna do. I look to you.
Yes, yes.
I look to you. When the melodies are gone, you are here. So I look to you. I look to you. I look to you. I look to you. When all my strength is gone, you I can be strong. I look to you. About to lose my breath. No more fighting left. Sinking to rise no more. Searching for that open door. Every road that I'm taking, left in my regret. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nothing to do but lift my head.
Once again, my name is DJ Chill from Chicago. I do apologize that my video isn't working, but you know, things happen, but you just gotta keep going. And when things don't work out, I look to him. That's right. We're having a great time. Thank you so much for joining us today, tonight, this evening. And at this time, it gives me great pleasure to give it back to Herb Howard for further instruction. Herb is on you.
Ooh, wait, DJ Chill, you got me worked up over here. I'm over here cutting the rug in my chair. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm having a good time over here. You sounding good. Thank you so much for bringing the vibes as only you can. We truly, truly appreciate that. That sounded good and it felt even better. So thank you so very, very much for that. I want to quickly pass it back over to Antonio. We want to get the second video played, and then we want to find out from you guys how you felt about each of those videos. So we'll do a poll for that, and then later on we'll hear from Natanya a little bit. But let's get it back to Antonio and get the second video rolling.
Yep.
In my mind, such joy in my mind. You are my soft joy. Being with you in quiet of the night. Lying cup while you breathe against my arms. Feeling your limbs on me. You rest without stirring. Content I pray you'll never tire of me. Such joy, oh, knowing your way to touch me, knowing your way to hold me, tracing your countenance in my mind. My fingers tracing you all the time. Soft joy, soft joy, touching, holding you, touching you freely. The comfort of you is always with me. Soft joy. Rollicking joy, rollicking joy. We laugh together, wonderful joy. Whenever we're together, we laugh, so happy together. Sometimes I cry, but you'll never know it. Because I'm happy, so filled with you, yeah. You are mine, you are mine, soft joy. You are mine, my joy.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have now seen both versions of the video because the song was way too big to just have one video, was it not? We needed to have at least two visuals of such a great project. I think they were both phenomenal. I think they painted such a complete and total picture of what the project was trying to do when Phoenix and JP kind of put this thing together. I think that the visuals kind of just go to enhance that kind of experience for the listener or for the watcher or for the viewer. And I think that it worked out really, really well. Phoenix, that is a jam. Okay, that is an absolute jam. It feels good. It sounds good. You can groove to it. The lyrics are there. The sound is there. The beat, the production, everything is on point. That is an absolute jam, Phoenix. Thank you so much for coming up with this project, and thank you so much for sharing it with all of us. Any closing remarks that you want to give? I know you've given a huge shout out to Mom for being the inspiration behind this in terms of her poetry. But is there anything else that you want to give in closing as we start to begin to wrap up here this evening?
I just have to send love to this amazing team. All of you, everybody worked so hard to make my vision come together, starting with our DJ, coming with the panel, of course, JP Floyd, my producer, and all of just everybody being here, the energy, the vibration, that is the energy that, I want to encourage everybody to share as much as possible because we really need it. Like Dr. Obari Cartman said, we've gone through some things in this last year. And if we
Hmm.
all got a chance to tell our story, what we would say is, but we made it. And so now let's come to the other side and let's just share some love, do some things that say, I'm here and I'm happy about it. And so that's kind of where the soft joy, the playfulness, and all of that comes in. And I must tell you that I'm just really excited. I cannot wait for the poll to happen so that we can figure out which video is going up because we're putting it up.
I can go ahead and launch the poll right now for everyone.
Oh, great. Please.
All
All
right.
right. Well, you go ahead and launch the poll. I am going to turn over the microphone to Natanya Diaz. Natanya, thank you so much for everything that you've done along the entire course of this project, but also
Yes.
for tonight.
Yeah.
I am here. I am here.
And thank you, Herb. We're so grateful to you for your work and just for being there to Zakia, Fola, everybody. Natanya has just been, in the trenches with me, and Antonio has been in the trenches, and it's just absolutely unbelievable to me that we are here, but we are here. So Natanya, are you gonna get Antonio to do this poll and let's get going?
Yes, and I see the poll is in progress actually. So thank you, Herb. Phenomenal job as usual. And it looks like it's tying in actually. Let's see. We're at 52-48.
Oh, wow.
Right.
With 75% voted, we are seeing video number 1 at 14 folks and video number 2 at 13.
Oh, wow.
So it looks like somebody hasn't voted yet. Everybody gets a vote.
This is Chicago, so
Here your vote will count. So
okay. So I'm just gonna pull up while you're doing that, the winner's circle, actually.
They were both such great projects. I can understand why everybody would probably want to vote for both of them. Then trying to pick one is like everybody's kind of split down the middle. So that makes perfect sense to me, quite honestly.
Absolutely.
listen, we are legit split right down the middle, 50-50
Yeah.
right now.
Wow. And that's 88% voted now. Just a few more,
But we still have about 4 folks who haven't voted yet.
Also, too, I know I voted for, I guess for both of us, but Zai can also have her own vote as well, too, if you were to send me one more.
I can't send it out individually, but you can.
Yeah, she can cast her vote in the chat, or you could do it verbally. You know.
Oh yeah.
Video
Okay, cool.
Uno 1 has my vote. Oh yeah.
JP, how's it feel to you when you hear it back and look at the visuals with it as well?
I was like, I personally, for me, I chose number 1, and I feel like that kind of resonated with me a lot more. And I kind of like with visuals, it's all about the details of some of the moments. You see it in number 2, but some of the moments with number 1, I just felt like kind of really interacting and kind of brought some of those lyrics that Phoenix said to life.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, and with 91% voted, we are seeing video 2 in the lead with 52% vote.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do you want to call it?
And we can go ahead and call it. It's been up for 3 minutes, and the winner is video number 2.
Wow.
That's that. Video 2 it is. Video 2.
Now, we do have some people that are going to send in their votes. I just they couldn't make it
we gotta
tonight.
wait
And
for,
they requested.
we gotta wait for the mail-in ballots.
Yeah, we got to.
Oh, right. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point.
I
Good
love
point.
it. I love it. Well, thank you, everyone. So at this point, Natanya, are we ready to get our winner's circle? Thank you, everyone, for voting. This is funny. I can't believe how close this thing was. But yes, let's Uh, you know what? Before we do, I want to do. Oh, you got them already! Yay!
Oh, so wait for.
Can I just say two things as you're doing that, Tanya?
Yeah.
I just wanted to give credit to you, Lydia, because you envisioned the video. I mean, granted, you contracted the actual workout, but you shaped what it was supposed to look like. And you did such a phenomenal job that people couldn't decide between your first vision and your second vision. So way to go, sis.
I love the sister support. My sister circle is amazing. Thank you, Juliet, and thank you so much for the part that you played in pulling all this together as well.
Honor and a pleasure.
All right, so the drawing is going to happen as we've got 6 names, and we will let those people, because you are online, if I'm not mistaken. What we will do is you can drop in the chat what you prefer, what your preference is for, you see the prizes. So you can get a Soft Joy t-shirt or cap. You can get the Psalms 51 Blues mug. You can get Dr. Obari Cartman's book, Ladies Man. Or you can, now Belle Bling Beauty, she's going to conduct her own raffle in just a few moments while DJ Chill cranks it up for us again. So, but that being said, you have those choices. Will you show do you have the book cover and yeah, there we go. So there's that book cover. I love that book cover.
I like how the title crossed out like Ladies Man, which is what you think when you hear it, to a ladies man. I like that. I like that a lot, Dr. Cartman. See what you did there.
Those are my
some
sisters.
Insight on it?
Those are my sisters. I got 5 sisters.
I love it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I talk about this, what it means to belong to them. That's why I spell it like that. I, as a man, belong to those ladies. Belong to my wife. I have obligations to serve and honor them.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
I love it. So we have 2 of those books to give away tonight. Whatever you drop in the chat, whoever gets it in the fastest, you know who the winners are. And now we're waiting to see what your preference is. Again, you have several. I love that. I'm getting one of the books regardless. So I can't wait. I'm excited.
Make sure he signs it.
Yes.
Dr. Cartman is everywhere right now. He's on TV, he's on radio, he's on the internet, he's everywhere. Make sure he signs it.
All right, I will make sure I do that. Thank you.
I got my signed copy. For those who don't know, Mom read the book and she loved it. And Mom is very particular as an English teacher about quality work. So it's quality work, great content.
Yes.
Vetted by the best, Dr. Cartman.
Thanks, everybody. I still see a mug and a t-shirt for the votes, but it's cool. I don't mind. I still appreciate you guys' love.
I'm getting the book. Believe me, Dr. Cartman, I'm getting the book. And
I like mugs too. You gotta drink out of something.
Well, yes. Well, and so also do remember that we are still going to do some raffles in a moment, so other people will get the option. So don't disconnect, everybody. Can we turn it over to DJ Chill, and we're going to start typing questions in the chat, and then when we do that, we will see what happens, because we have 2 books, and we're looking forward to giving them out.
Phoenix, I just want to say really quickly, thank you so very, very much for having me. It was an absolute honor and a pleasure. It is really, really phenomenal to get to just hang out with so many great people and to be able to celebrate a phenomenal project and be able to talk to you and Juliet and JP and Zakia and Obari. It is phenomenal. So thank you so very, very much for having me. It's an absolute honor and a pleasure.
Completely my honor, sir. Thank you so much.
Are we ready to go? All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, y'all, get up. Listen up. Clap your hands. You had a wonderful time tonight. Enjoying the video release of Soft Joy. With Phoenix. Phenomenal vocalist, minister, composer, professor. Come on. Clap your hands. Get into it.
I wonder if it's Yolanda Adams feels like singing this part. I wonder if it's Yolanda Adams feels like singing this part. Yeah, he's done good, yeah. All I have to do is think about it, think about it, think about it. All I have to do is think about it, think about it, think about it. I start shouting, I start shouting, I start shouting, I start shouting. Been good, 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 been good. That I've been good, that I've been good, that I've been good, that I've been good. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, clap your hands, y'all. 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 Come on, clap your hands, y'all.
Let's go, let's
Come on,
go.
clap your hands, y'all.
Sure, you gotta be ready to go to church and the house picnic.
Come on, clap your hands, y'all.
You cannot not feel this song.
Come on, clap your hands, y'all. Come on, he's done great things. Come on, clap your hands, y'all. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Has it been good to you? Has it been good to you? He's been good to me. Has it been good to you? Think about what he's done. Think about where you are. Think about what it could be. He's done great things. He's done. 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 Come on, clap your hands, y'all. He's done great things. Oh, yeah, yeah. He's done great things. Oh, yeah, yeah. He's done great things. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, clap your hands, y'all. 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 Come on, clap your hands, y'all.
Remember, you can find Phoenix on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also go to her website, phoenixzone.org. If you haven't picked up Psalms 51 Blues, please do. One of her most recent projects, where she takes the blues back to gospel again. You can find that on Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music, and Pandora. you all still out there? You having a good time? Thinking about the words of this song. You are my everything. Phoenix, you are everything to all the people that came out to support you today. We want to encourage you to keep on going and doing your very best. And know that eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of man what God has in store for you.
You are
Are you all grooving out there? Never forget that you deserve the best.
You know, sometimes I just gotta remind myself I'm beautiful.
Again, my name is DJ Chill, coming to you from Chicago. Thank you so much for joining us on this evening. I hope that you enjoyed yourself.
Said I promise I'll never hurt you. I promise the next time I'll listen. You know that you're really special.
So while you guys continue to enjoy the sounds of DJ Chill, I just want to thank you once again for coming out. You guys are now tuned in to the after party. There's going to be one more raffle coming up, but as you guys can foul out if you want or hang out if you want, enjoy the vibes and the sounds from DJ Chill. Just want to thank you. No, DJ Chill, you keep going, keep rocking. I got you. I can talk over you. We good. As you guys are fouling out or just hanging out, just want to thank you again on behalf of Phoenix, on behalf of her entire team and everybody who was instrumental in putting this together. Thank you all so very, very much for coming out. There's another raffle coming up. So if you want to stick around for that, if you want to just hang out and enjoy the sounds of DJ Chill, we welcome you to do that. We thank you for doing that. But for anybody that is fouling out, we want to say thank you so much for being here. We truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you for coming out, for supporting, for sharing your opinions on the project, on the songs, on the videos. Again, my name is Herb Howard. This has been my absolute honor and a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Thank you all so much for having me. You all have an amazing, amazing evening. Phoenix, again, congratulations. You are phenomenal. And thank you so very, very much.
Thank you, Herb, for being a host for tonight. And it's fun, everybody. Thank you all.
You don't have to be superficial.
All right, we're about to turn everything over to Christian and have her to do her raffle. And I just want to introduce her for a moment. Christian is that's my girlfriend. We're in the studio at On Track Studio, and I can always count on a brilliant, beautiful smile. She is she's going to tell you about her product, but what I want to tell you is that, you know, when you're doing these Zoom meetings and things, and you know how y'all dress. I'll say y'all like I don't do it, but you know, you have on a nice top and you have on, you know, pajama bottoms because, you know, nobody sees this, right? Well, it's always nice to have a little jewelry enhancement. And so Christian always provides me with some really nice, so I am sporting her jewelry as always. Almost any Zoom meeting that you see me in, that's what you're gonna see me in some of her jewelry, and she's fantastic. So Christian, what I want you to do, if you'll open your mic, please. And the first person that we have that we are giving a prize to, her name was pulled, is Zakia Fola. So, Zakia, if you will please, open your mic and talk to Christian. She is going to take you into the zone where you will make your choice.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kristen. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Jewelry and Accessories. Pretty much what that is I sell really cute $5 jewelry for men's and women's, and then $1 for the kids. It's just, it started off as a little hobby, and now it's become my little business baby, I guess you can call it that. So like Lydia, well, I know her as Lydia Phoenix. Everyone calls her different names. For our first raffle up, my dear, you get to pick out of what I call my prize box here. And I know the numbers are backwards because usually when I do my Facebook Lives, my camera's the other way. But my dear, I need you to pick either 13, 14, 15, or 16, please.
14 because it's the best number ever. I was born
What number?
The 14. I mean
14?
Sorry.
All right, my dear. So what's really cool about paparazzi is that it's $5 jewelry, like I said. But with the necklaces, they come with a free pair of earrings. So there's your earrings. It's a turquoise crackle stone.
I like that.
And then and then there's your necklace. So it's orange and then your turquoise at the bottom as well.
Orange.
Orange. I like that. That's pretty.
That's nice.
All right, give it up for Zakia. Zah. Woo-hoo! All right. Next up, we have Stephanie. Stephanie Brown. Open your
Stephanie,
mic,
my dear.
please.
Same thing with you. 13, 14, 15, or 16. And if any men have won too, I do have men's jewelry that I have prepared too. So, and kids, I got it covered.
15.
Number 15. All right, my dear, you've won this beautiful gunmetal necklace. It's one of my favorites. I wear this one all the time.
You sure
There's
do.
your earrings.
Oh, yes.
And then there's your necklace.
Oh, yes. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I wear this one all the time. I get so many compliments on it. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
I can tell.
Congratulations. Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. And let's see. Let me look at my Tammy. I don't know if she's still online. I'm looking. Let me see. Tammy, are you still out there? Her name was pulled earlier.
Oh, my makeup's a mess.
That's because you were dancing and
was.
sweating like the rest of us. That's fine. Okay, Tammy's not there. Sharice is up next. Sharice, let's see. I think she's still here. Sharice, are you here?
Yes, I am. Hey.
Yay. Hi.
Good job. How are you?
Okay. All
Wow.
right.
All right, my dear. 13, 14, 15, or 16?
16.
16?
Yes.
All right. You've won this beautiful pink and silver necklace. So it's a light pink.
Uh-huh. It's beautiful.
And then I need a bigger bust.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So I'll give you a little bit of a closer. So you have your pink beads and your silver. And then.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is actually one of my newer pieces. I just got this in maybe 2 weeks ago.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Outstanding. 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 All right. And this is our last one. Brittany, are you out there? Brittany? I know I see her Brittany's phone.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Okay.
All right. Same with you, my dear. 13, 14, 15, or 16.
Okay. Can I see them? Sorry, I was bathing my 1-month-old.
You're fine.
15.
15? Oh, you have won Lydia's favorite necklace.
Let's see. It's got to be purple. Yes.
Oh, yes.
There's your earrings.
Yes. Yes, yes,
And then
yes.
there's your necklace.
Oh, that's what I love that.
All right.
Now I have to sport that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
She got me some other jewelry from you.
She's actually, I think this was your first piece too, Lydia, that you
It
ever bought
was.
for
It was
me.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I do have one more if anyone wants to buy it. Just saying.
Okay. I love, and so I love matching. So I'm into the whole matching zone. Um,
Hmm.
so that's not a problem for me. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Were you doing 4 or 5?
I can do as many as you want, honey.
You are so
I can do
wonderful.
as
Thank
many
you.
as you want.
I thank you. Thank you. I am looking at the names and I am getting ready to pull names from the names that are still left. So
Okay.
if you will hang around, DJ Chill, if you'll crank it up for us again,
Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna pull names and we'll come up with I think we're gonna come up with 2 more names, okay?
I'll be here.
All right. DJ Chill, you with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Sorry about that. Stick around, Rick. We got one more raffle to do before we call it night. All right. It's back in the hands of Phoenix.
All right, and one more time, DJ Chill, you were amazing. Your music was perfect. You have such an aura and an energy that is just off the charts, and I cannot wait for us to do this live for the record. So this is our final raffle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, DJ Chill. Yeah, you're amazing. You're amazing, 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 amazing. I cannot wait. All right, so this is our last raffle, everyone. And I have all the names from all of the people who are still on the line. And so I'm pulling a name, and the name I'm going to pull three. And so because we have 19 people on the line, yeah, I'm going to pull three. So Thomas, you're a winner. Woohoo! We got a guy winner. Look at that. We got a guy winner. Thomas, open your microphone. Thomas, you still with us? Oh, Thomas. You can only win if you're here. Thomas. Going once. Going twice. All right. I'm going to keep pulling from this group of 19. All right. Lyric. Woohoo! I'm glad because Lyric, you just got finished saying something nice to Thomas. Look at there. Lyric, open up your microphone. And Christian?
I'm here.
Okay.
All right, my dear. I need you to pick number 13, 14, 15, or 16, please.
Lyric, your mic is closed.
13.
What was that, hon?
Can you hear me?
There you are.
13.
Number 13?
Yes.
You got it.
Woohoo!
You've won.
Oh.
It's a light brown and silver necklace. There's your earrings.
That's pretty.
Let me give you a closer. Can you see that okay?
Uh-huh.
So you have your brown beads, and then you have 3 layers of chain at the bottom. Let me see if I can give you the full view of it.
That's pretty.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
Congratulations, my dear.
All right. Awesome. 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 All right. And our last winner for the night, pulling names. I should have known. Aisha Tate. Aisha. I promise you, anytime Aisha shows up, she gonna win something. It's so funny.
I wish I had that look.
I know, right?
Yeah, I wish I had it with the lotto too.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Coming
will half
soon.
if you win anything. I'll half. Even if it's $1, I'll take that 50 cents.
Right.
All right, my dear. 13, 14, 15, or 16?
13.
13? All right, my dear. You've actually won a ring.
Oh, cool.
So what's really cool about our rings is that they're all stretchy.
Oh, good. That's
yeah, they're
cute.
all stretchy. They fit sizes 6 to 10.
Okay.
And if you need them to be smaller, I can show you how to take the little pegs out. It's super easy. So you, my dear, have won this copper and turquoise crackled stone ring. This is a knuckle-to-knuckle ring.
Okay.
Do you want me to put it on? Would that be better for you?
Yeah.
Let's see which. There we go.
Oh, cute. Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah.
I always try to accessorize. I don't do a good job, so thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I have plenty to choose from. They call me the ring lady because when I first started paparazzi, when I was buying like as just a customer, I would have trays and trays of rings. That's all I would wear. And they're finally like, Kristen, if you're going to be a consultant, you need to start wearing the necklaces too. I'm like,
right.
well, fine, just add to my addiction. I mean, sure, why not?
Well, thank you.
So, but this is it's a really pretty ring. That is one of my favorites.
Christian,
Mine now too. Thank
Awesome.
you.
You're
So
very
cool.
welcome.
Kristen, thank you so much for coming on and doing this again. You know what's so awesome is I didn't even have to ask you. You just immediately like, you're having an event? I'm there. I love
Pretty
that.
much.
You know, that is so ultra cool. You know, usually, you know, you have to kind of reach out and say, okay, who's going to be a part, you know, who's going to donate, and, you know, everything will be mailed out. Those of you who won before, I think Wakila, you won last time, so you know it gets mailed out to you pretty fast and you get it.
Yep.
So looking forward, and those of you that I can hand it to, of course I'll do that. Woohoo! So yeah,
I'm
that's
glad you
pretty
like that
awesome.
bracelet.
Yes, yes,
I love it.
awesome. So you guys, with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sign off. If we start playing music again, you all will stick around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the official sign off, which is I thank you for being here. I thank you for sticking around. God bless and keep each and every one of you. There's more to come. So just hang out. Keep on. We'll keep sending you the information, and share it, and you share it and pass it on. We'll keep on going. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Love you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
Thank you for inviting me. Have a blessed
Awesome job.
Thank you.
great time.
Love you, dear.
Thank you.
I'm
Love you.
so
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Awesome. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves.
Hey, cousin. Bye, honey. Thank you for being here. Brittany, how's Gabrielle?
Well, I just gave her a bath and she's like dying of starvation. So
Oh,
I'm
you
about
bet.
to
Yeah.
feed her right now.
Okay. She has a 2 month. Is she 2 months yet?
Oh no, just one. She just turned one
Yeah.
month Saturday.
Oh. Okay. Love you. Talk to you later.
Okay, love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. I'm going to hang up now. Blessings to all of you. Bye-bye. Mwah.